Good morning, dear student. Welcome back. In our previous classes, dear student, we have done the tense exercises, and your book it has got tense and phrasal verb as a grammar portion in this chapter. So we have somehow completed our tense and its exercises. Now we will be doing today a phrasal verb that is in your book. Before that, dear student, I would like to say that don't get confused over a phrasal verb and a verb phrase. Let me define it first of all. What is a verb phrase and what is a phrasal verb? A verb phrase it refers to a verb. It refers to a verb. Verb means main verb that has more than one word indicating tense, mood or person. Indicating tense, mood or person. ये भाव फ्रेज का मतलब ये होता है एक मेन वर्ब वो एक से ज़्यादा अनदर वर्ड लेता है एंड इट मेक्स अ मीनिंग. ये टेंस, समय, मूड एंड पर्सन को इंडिकेट करता है. इट गिव्स आउट द information about the tense, about the mood and about the person. For example, we can say that is giving, can go, should have been. In this way we have the example. So यहाँ पे हम लोग एक ही बात समझ सकते हैं कि verb phrase it has a modal auxiliary verb अथवा modal verb plus the main verb. auxiliary verb होना ज़रूरी है, modal verb अथवा modal verb होना ज़रूरी है plus main verb. For example, auxiliary verb was eating, is dancing, am going. These are all the auxiliary verb plus main verb. Now modal can go, should come, might eat, may come. In this way auxiliary and modal दोनों हम लोग प्लस करके with the main verb if we write that it forms a verb phrase. Now let us come to the phrasal verb. Phrasal verb, whereas it refers to a verb followed by a preposition or an adverb. phrasal verb मेन verb एक होता है उस पे उसको preposition अथवा adverb फॉलोड करता है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल फाइट ब्रेवली, वहाँ फाइट मेन वर्ब हो गया, ब्रेवली एडवर्ब हो गया. फॉर एग्जाम्पल टर्न डाउन, पुल ओवर, लुक ओवर. यहाँ टर्न डाउन, TURN टर्न डाउन, टर्न मेन वर्ब हो गया, डाउन प्रीपोजिशन हो गया. सो इन दिस वे फ्रेजल वर्ब इट इज फॉलोड बाय a preposition or an adverb, whereas a verb phrase it is the verb has one or two word with it and it indicates the tense, mood or a person. You have got this to differentiate between verb phrase and phrasal verb. So don't get confused in the future. Now dear student, phrasal verb, there are three kinds of phrasal verb. I'll just tell you this. There are three kinds of phrasal verb. One is verb plus preposition, that is called prepositional verbs. For example, ran into, picked up, climb up. वहाँ पे मेन verb है और preposition है. So it is called a prepositional verb. Number 2 is verb plus participle. Particle. Verb plus particle. Whether it is adverb or preposition. Now let us see. That is called particle verbs. Now verb plus particle plus preposition, that is called particle prepositional verb. Put up with, looking forward to, the collection of different particles. यहाँ पे put up with या दो preposition है. So it is the combination of the particle, preposition and the main verb. So there are 3 different kinds of phrasal verb. If you have got the chance to read the phrasal verb chapter, then I will be explaining you all thoroughly one by one. But now here we have to go according to our book. So let us look at the book. A phrasal verb is formed with a verb plus an adverb or and a preposition. Example, look after, break off, etc. As I have told you dear student, मैं पहले ही कह चुका हूँ, इसके बारे में थोड़ा बहुत बता दिया है. ये phrasal verb के verb preposition अथवा adverb से followed होता है. And it when it is combined, it gives the another meaning. जब ये पहले सेपरेटली अगर ये लिखेंगे, फॉर एग्जांपल लुक और आफ्टर सेपरेटली लिखेंगे तो इसका मीनिंग अलग होता है. लेकिन व्हेन दे आर कंबाइंड टुगेदर एज अ फ्रेजल वर्ब, it has a different meaning. So in this way phrasal verb has different meaning, different meaning with comparing to its individual one. एक से तुलना करेंगे तो इसका combined meaning अलग होता है. So now look at the different thing that the book has given to all of you. There are 5 exercises. You have to find 5 phrasal verb. Why 5? You can just find it out more than 5. You can do it up to 10. Find the 10 phrasal verb and write their meaning and try to form a sensible sentences. Dear student, take interest, be serious. It is also an important part of grammar. Now we have completed our grammar portion of this chapter 3, and whatever it is left we will be continuing or we will be revising it in the class when you all you will all come in the class after the school reopens. Now in our next class we will be starting our new chapter. Till then, have a nice time. Thank you.